Hello students, today we're going to look at the cause and effect sample essay. We're going to click on download PDF, scroll all the way down to page 7. Here we are. I am going to read this essay one paragraph at a time and talk about organization. So let's get started. Caribbean Blue. Have you ever been at work or school and all of a sudden you can't concentrate anymore because you have this vision of white beaches and an aquamarine ocean sparkling in the sunlight? I know that I frequently indulge in these kinds of daydreams because the sea has an inexplicable attraction. There are several reasons why I love the sea as much as I do. My father was a sailor, maritime nature is fascinating, and the sea relaxes me. In this introductory paragraph, the first sentence is hook. It is in the form of a question here, and it is there to attract the reader's attention. The next sentence there is to connect the first sentence or the hook with the thesis statement. It's there to narrow the topic down, to lead to the thesis statement that in this case provides the reasons or the causes that the author loves the ocean as much as he or she does. So we see that the thesis statement is there are several reasons why I love the sea as much as I do. My father was a sailor, maritime nature is fascinating, and the sea relaxes me are the subtopics. They clearly tell us that the next 3 body paragraphs will discuss these topics in this order. So let's look at the first body paragraph. One reason for my love of the ocean is that it must be in my genes because my father was a sailor. We see how this topic sentence is connected to the first subtopic of the thesis statement. My childhood and teenage years were filled with picture postcards from harbors all over the world and stories about ships and the sea. However, the thing I remember most vividly as a small child was when my father took me to spend my vacation aboard a huge ship called the Blue Whale, which enabled me to experience the power of the ocean firsthand. So, after the topic sentence, we have some supporting ideas here. These ideas are there to explain the reasons or the causes this person loves the ocean. And obviously it's because the father being a sailor and providing the postcards and the stories and taking the author as a child on for a vacation on board a huge ship. The next body paragraph goes, now that my father is retired, I'm still fascinated by the oceans of the world because of what is below the surface. As a child, I never realized how vital marine life is to our ecology. For me, the documentary Blue Planet highlighted not only the sheer beauty of the world under the sea, but also the importance of the animals and plants in our oceans, which comprise over 75% of our globe. So here in this topic sentence, we see that the author is going to discuss the second reason he is fascinated by the oceans, and that is the world below the surface, right? So the next sentence here is the major idea. As a child, I never realized how marine life is important for our ecology. And then the next sentence provides a minor or another supporting idea. And it mentions the Blue Planet, the documentary movie, as a source of information. The next body paragraph goes, another reason why I will never tire of the sea is that it is so relaxing. In this topic sentence provides the last reason the author loves the ocean and is also connected to the third subtopic of the thesis statement. No spa treatment or holiday will ever rejuvenate or relax me more than a day at the beach. For example, last summer, after having enjoyed the sounds and sights of Rehoboth Beach for 3 days, I no longer felt stressed or overworked. Instead, I felt happy and refreshed. So we see that topic sentence again is followed by major idea that confirms how relaxing the sea or the ocean is for the author, and then provides an example. Last but not least, we have a concluding paragraph. Whether I am just sitting at the beach or actually spending time on in the water doesn't matter, because I always enjoy the sea. My fascination with the oceans on our planet will sustain me throughout my life. Because the sea is in my blood, I will always strive to protect our treasures on and under the surface of the water, as well as enjoy the calmness of its shores. So we see that in this concluding paragraph, we have a restatement of the thesis. That's the sentence that is bolded here. You see how it provides, in the same order, the main topics of body paragraphs. It's in my blood. The next one, we need to protect and treasure what's under the surface. And then finally, it has a calming effect or relaxing effect on the author. This is it. Read this as many times as you need. Make sure that you understand how all these parts of this essay are connected to one another. In particular, once again, pay attention to the thesis statement and topic sentences, and make sure that you understand everything before you answer the set of questions that you have in Blackboard on organization of this essay. Thank you for your attention.